This a Batman tune. I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. Already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop ball. I die for I let my colors fly, ball. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the best. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. U.P.K, bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West Practical, Gladiator, Maximum. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out.
Does not matter. The way the stars were aligned when you were born had nothing to do with your anger or emotions or lack of success in romantic relationships. You're just a terrible person. You just weren't raised right. You don't have any self-control. You don't have any conflict resolution skills. Your parents did a terrible job. The way the stars were when you were born mean nothing. And you're cutting people off and making all types of big life decisions based upon somebody's zodiac sign. What's your zodiac sign? I'm an asparagus. I can't deal with that. That has nothing to do with anything. You're cutting people off, making decisions because the star look like a spoon or some bullshit y'all be doing. It look like a horse a little bit. Two lines, two stars next to each other. Just work on yourself and stop worrying about the stars. And maybe you can find some success.
Shalom.
The question is, who is the Bible for? Is it for all black or melanated people, would you say? What is your views on that?
No, sure. Okay, is that two questions or is that one, the same question?
It's one of the same, it's just one question. That is one question. Yeah.
Okay, who is the Bible for, and is it for all melanated people?
Yeah, I'm asking who it's for. Is it for all black people, melanated people, or is it specifically just for certain people? What is your view?
Okay, according to the Bible, not my view, but according to the Bible is for specific people. All right, the Bible does not consider melanin. There's no scripture in the Bible that considers hue or melanin. Right? Dogs have melanin in their skin, so it can't consider the amount of melanin you have. The Bible is a lineage, it's a bloodline that comes from a man and his sons, and if you come from those sons through the condition of your people today, the Bible is for those people. And those people today are the so-called blacks, the Negro, the Hispanics, the West Indians, and the native people of North, Central, and South America. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. That's where we are in bulk. It's not to say we are not in other parts of the world, but the majority, the bulk of us are in those lands.
So can you repeat the who they're for again? You say the Hispanics,
the so-called Negro, like the black, what people would call Black American. That's the Negro. That's the tribe of Judah. The Negro in the West Indian Islands. That's the tribe of Benjamin. That would be, Trinidad, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Antigua, Jamaica, right? That would be the tribe of Benjamin. You have Ephraim, which is the Puerto Ricans, right? The Boricua Indians, right? Or the Taino Indians, the Caribbean Arawaks, they are also Israelites. You have the Cubans. You have the Simeonites, the Dominican Republic, who share the island of Hispaniola with Haiti. The Haitians are also Israelites. They're the tribe of Levi. You have the Argentinians, native Argentinians. I'm not talking about the Germans and the Italians that ran after World War II. There's a lot of them down there. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the native Argentinians, the native Chileans, the native Brazilians, people of the Amazon who getting displaced right now by white supremacy. Those people are the 12 tribes of Israel, the Seminole Indians of America, the Sioux, the Choctaw, the Blackfoot, the Cree. Those native tribes, we make up the 12 tribes of Israel. And there's more, the I.S.U.P.K, which is the so-called Mexican, the El Salvadorians, Central and South America, Panama, Chile, I already said Chile, Uruguay. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel. That's
I noticed that you think about like Nigeria and Ghana and some of the West African.
Okay, let me ask you why not Eastern Africa? Why just Western Africa?
Well, that's the ones that I notice most because maybe I know more of them than I do people from the East. Do you understand? Yeah, nothing specific.
That's my point. It's location from your point. The west coast of Africa is closer to you than the east coast, so you're just asking about them, that's the point. It's not about that thing. It's about the Bible and its prophecies. The Bible prophesied us going into slavery into a land which none of our forefathers have ever known. It said there we would worship wood and stone. It said there we would be sold as slaves. It said there we would be sold as slaves to our enemies. Those fit those 12 tribes, every last one of them. And I know England, London especially, has a lot of the so-called Hispanic tribes, Brazilians, a lot of Brazilians, Colombians, El Salvadorians live in London. They are our people. That's right. Not the Nigerians, not Stormzy and Skepta, not them. They are Africans. You get the point? They are Africans who, up until recently, we made it cool, and they took all our culture and our flavor and our style and our swag, and now Burna Boy is the biggest artist in the world. Singing our music. He's not singing Niger music. He's not wooing the world in a dashiki. He got dreadlocks like he's from Kingston. singing on a dancehall beat infused with Tony Braxton, a Black American R&B beat, and seduce the whole world. Why is he not singing that, typical African music? And, because nobody want to hear that. Because we the greatest people on the earth. And everybody steals our stuff and becomes famous.
Okay. The question I'd like to ask you is, three brothers or sisters that maybe have a partner who is not in the truth, but they could be Christian, Muslim, atheist. How would you treat them? Would you accept them, or would you put them out of your school because they're with somebody that is of a different religion or faith or belief?
Okay, I understand. Okay, this you're asking if a brother or a sister, a legitimate Israelite according to the Bible, is in the Israelite school of UPK, right? Has come into the UPK, has learned from Commander Johnny, and got a Hebrew name, and while they were in the world, they married somebody who is an Israelite, but they Christian, or they married a heathen.
Yeah, even a Muslim.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah.
Marriage in the sight of the Lord is forever. Even if you marry to a heathen, the precept is Moses, when he came back with that heathen woman. And remember, Moses came back, I believe it was an Ethiopian woman or Midianite woman, Karathia? I think it was an Ethiopian woman. And his sister tried to check him, Miriam. And the Lord punished Miriam until her shut her mouth. Moses got that woman before he knew the Lord. He didn't, that's something he got in the world. Now he comes into the truth. That's still his wife. He can't put her away because why? Divorce is sin. You can't leave somebody who you don't have sex with.
What happens if they get them whilst they're in the truth?
Well, you can't get them whilst you're in the truth because it's against the law to marry them. And this is a heathen I'm talking about. It's against the law to marry someone who's not of your bloodline. But if you come in and you already have them, there's brothers and sisters who come into the school and they have a heathen wife or a heathen husband. And the counsel is, do not leave them. You cannot leave them. You could serve the Lord. You just have to know that these are not your people. And you love them the same way. Listen, you familiar with Jacob and Esau, correct?
Yes.
Right? Jacob and Esau came from who? A black man and a black woman, correct?
Yes.
Did Rebecca cast out Esau when she saw that he was red and hairy all over?
No.
Didn't Esau grow up to be a full-grown man and a very good hunter and strong?
Mm-hmm.
Which means Rebecca nursed him with her own breast, right?
That's right.
That's correct.
And she fed him, and she clothed him and housed him and loved him as her own son, correct?
Right, yes.
When it was time to separate the two, she separated the two, right? When they were adults. Like being an Israelite does not give you a license to be unlawful to a heathen or to a non-believer. That's a life the same way. You're a woman and you have a white husband or African husband or Arab husband, and you have kids by them. You love them children, you educate them, tell them pay the tithes, teach them how to pay tithes and observe the law. And when they get to the age of an adult and they want to go off and do whatever they want, let them. You make sure you serve the Lord.
Thank you. That's my questions that I need to answer.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the road.
Good for the night though, man.
Shit, I think we should go to Duke's tonight.
Shit, Dukes? I'm always fucking with Dukes. I was there last night. I'll go again. I ain't tripping.
We go to Duke's every Saturday.
Man, we don't gotta go out. We can just drink at school or some shit. Nah, for real, man. We can just stay in. Like, what's up with that?
This nigga. Oh, what was this? Wow. Bro, like, what the fuck? That's bro, shut the fuck up. No more plans from you.
Let's just get some s'mores and crackers and sing Kumbaya.
This nigga, you feel what I'm saying though? Like, nigga trying to go out, this nigga, ooh, this stay inside. I want to be indoors. Weird ass shit, man. Like, God, leave. God
Man, let me tell you about this weird shit Captain did, man. All the niggas over there out there.
You're talking about something that just happened right now?
Yeah, all them brothers out there laughing.
All right, well, hold on. Are you offended?
Yeah, I'm offended, man.
Okay, so if you offended, hold on. If you offended by what somebody did or said to you, what should you do? Should you go to a brother and talk about your offense? Or should you go to the brother that offended you?
But I feel like I can't
No. Hear me though. What Christ said?
Go to him and him alone.
All right then. So what you about to do?
I'm gonna go talk to him about it.
I'm sorry, Christ.
Yo, you got any better ideas?
Hey, the light was part of that.
Oh my God, bro. Nigga, that's a funny nigga, man.
It's like Captain.
It was good.
I'm offended by all the jokes and stuff that y'all was doing. Really, like, I feel like y'all took it too far. Like, I know we joke around with brothers, but I feel like y'all took that shit too far.
Yeah, man. Hey, Shalaki, man. That's my fuck up. I apologize for that. I ain't mean to be, joking and laughing and shit at you. You know you my bro. I'm sorry. You accept my apology?
Yeah, come on, sir.
I'm Shalaki. Let me get you a drink or something. We solid? We good? More time crack. The water. Hey, Shalom, Lord of Christ, man. We just showed you a scenario on how you should handle a situation when someone offends you, man. Listen, man, you get offended in the school, always take the proper protocol. Go to him and him alone, man. That's how you keep brotherhood strong, and that's how you keep demons away, and that's how you keep everyone together. You understand? Shalom. One take, Jake, right here. One take, Jake.
Just because he think he 13,000, man, I really don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. That shit be pissing me off.
I'm finna tell that nigga everything you just said.
Rolling. Man, Captain over there making jokes about it.
Nigga, that more like.
Come back later, nigga.
Everybody here, so you got the perfect people.
This video taken by the I.S.U.P.K is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group
niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but these coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I might have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they more want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sip that pool, wow, got you laced up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make it your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes. But I ain't even pressed, I see why you going on. My nigga, you dead wrong, bust a never get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy. Black and white land, shit is crazy.
I'm freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the blood sucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get the walking on the club, she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleashed it to the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC 0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Tryna shoot at us now or later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blang, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Shaw, that's it.
Shaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga out there, man. Nigga turned up, feel me? Nigga turned the city up, fucking with his music. We out of pull right
Where we at, though? Where we at?
Greenville, South Carolina, man.
Where we at?
Shout out Shaw, man. We turned up, man.
Damn right.
Fuck with him, man.
Get him in that. Right.
Birds,
There go, brother.
Yo, shalom. Am I getting any reverb or anything? Am I good?
Now you sound too up, you know.
Most High in Christ, man. I think the headpiece still he's saying for the blue thing, man.
Listen, man. I said shit. I said let me step out in the blue today.
I see you, man. I see you doing your thing, man.
I said let me try the blue today.
Most High in Christ, but again we're on the end, 156th episode. Oh man, don't go bar, man. It's been a journey, man. Salakia, but we're here every Friday night, 9 to 11, doing what we do. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Sha'ara, Adolphus, Last Kamala. Who else we got in here, man? Big up to everyone. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Obadiah, Zephaniah, Nakapaya, One West. Everyone supporting the thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Let's push this thing, man. Also, come down to 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Come to class, get learned, get deprogrammed. You know what I mean? We got it all, man. Also, Passover coming up. You know, big up to TITHES as well. Shalom. You know what I mean? Also, as well, Passover coming up, man. Pay you $200, which is like $158. You get me? £158, I believe it is. How do I know? I paid mine recently. So come true, man. Where's that done? North or South Carolina?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Most High in Christ. Make sure you land, man. Any announcements? Seeing that your the feast day, man.
The next feast day is the Passover. Also, just a reminder, before you attend the Passover, especially if you're flying from out the city, you have to remove all the leaven out of your house. So just also set a reminder that you must remove the leaven out of your house. Now, the Bible says, don't let no leaven be found in your house, but that means you can pull it in the boot of your car. It just can't be in your house. So you don't have to throw it all away. So what you want to do is you want to, or if you're flying from the UK, what you want to do is, you don't when you go shopping, you don't want to do a big shop because you're not even at home to enjoy it anyway. So for the most part, it's going to go off. So what you want to do, you want to do a light shop and you want to make sure everything is out of your house before the Passover. And if you're abroad, you won't be able to do it because you're abroad. So do it beforehand. Also, if the house don't belong to you and it's your mother's house or whatever's house, then you can't throw the leaven away. Just it's theirs. You just do what you can do. So you have to use wisdom in these situations. Don't get yourself kicked out of your house because you had an argument with your mom and you threw all the leaven out. If your mom ain't in the truth, you telling her to take leaven out of the house, she ain't gonna do it. And it's her property, so it's down to her. But now, as for you and your house and your kids, you remove the leaven out of your house.
That's right.
Time will give you the reminder again. So okay.
Most High in Christ, man. So as we do, you know what I mean. Also, make sure you subscribe to I.S.U.P.K, United Kingdom on Facebook, Instagram. We've got loads of content coming out as well, man. Listen out for our content, man. Let me mad. So we want to start on, but anyway, in particular, you want to start off or just go into it?
We can just anyone.
Most High. Also, you send back out the link.
Yeah, it should. Is he in yet?
Not just yet. It'll come in a minute, video. All right, so start first thing first. So we all grew up watching EastEnders. I lie. Remember back in the Dunga Bar, EastEnders, Grant and Phil, Peggy Mitchell. Life was normal, man. But nowadays, life ain't so normal, man. Nowadays, you got this, identify as a man, this LG, BTQ. And now EastEnders now, it's a whole different experience, man. We grew up seeing Grant and Phil fighting, man. We grew up seeing, Ian Bill getting beat up now. And now these kids got to watch this, man. So luck, yeah.
And always will be the love of my life. She is, and always will be the love of my life. And you are the love of my life.
And look at that, man. A woman talking about she will always be the love of my life. Don't get me wrong. EastEnders had what? 1 and 2 funny man in there still. I think Phil Son was a funny man, innit? Ben. But now listen, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, they know that everyone watches these shows, man. And you know that they got an agenda to push the same-sex marriage, man. So what show are they gonna put it on, man? EastEnders, man. Once upon a time, EastEnders was a family show that your kids could watch, man. Nowadays it ain't safe no more, man. Now you have a woman talking about she's the love of my life, talking like it's normal and average. You're wondering why you're looking at your son. You're wondering why you're worried if your son's gonna turn out LGTB. You're worried if your daughter's gonna turn out this way because the things they're watching, man. Black man, Hispanic man. Listen, cartoons ain't even safe these days, man. On previous shows of On the End, we've showed you that cartoons are pushing the same thing. The Bible goes, train up a child in the way he shall go, man. Train him up, man. It means what? You gotta make sure you're supervising what he's watching. Don't leave it to the system. Don't leave it to school. Don't leave it to the TV, man. You make sure else. Listen, man, this will be normal to them. So lucky are you.
And it's crazy that now, imagine a man, usually you fear losing your woman to another man. Now you can lose your woman to another woman in today's society, man. Imagine back then, you would just be weary about your woman at work being around men. Now you have to be wary about her being around women, man. Because now they got all of this homosexual stuff going on, and they're pushing it more and more and more and more, and they're pushing it so much that it's going to become normal, man. Imagine it's going to become so normal that 2 men are just openly walking down the road holding hands and so forth. 2 women are openly walking down the road holding hands, and when you speak out against it, they make out like you're not normal, man. Like, well, is the time nowadays? Most people understand that homosexuality is wrong, but the pressure that these people are putting on everybody outside the UPK is going to fold, man, and give in. Everyone outside of the UPK is going to fold and say, you know what? And it happens every single time. Now beforehand, half the things that we against, before other people's against them, now they agree with it now. Why? Because they've been peer pressured and coerced into following all of that garbage, man. Whereas you need to stand on something, because if you don't stand on something, guess what's going to happen? Every TV is going to have homosexual stuff in there. Like, half the times I'll be watching movies and they put homosexual stuff in there. Listen, a man will be driving to the shop and ends up in a homosexual scene, man. I'm saying, how did you get a homosexual scene out of a man going to the shop? Or a man will be a gangster and all of a sudden it becomes a whole... Like, I don't get how they throw these scenes in there in out of nothing, man. Like, listen, we don't need to see that, man. So, lucky, go ahead.
What is was key? You know, have you watched that new Kelly Rowland movie on Netflix?
Nah.
Some just irrelevant sex scenes, man. Listen, I always wondered this, bar. What is the purpose of a scene in a movie? What's the purpose, man? We all know that people have sex, but like, if I'm watching the Terminator here, I don't see why I gotta see a man and woman have sex. I thought the whole goal was, the Terminator trying to kill this woman, or Matrix, whatever the case may be. I never understood why, in the midst of a movie, you got a fligging 2 people having sex, man. I never got it, man. We know men and women have sex, so we know that it happens. But I don't see why you need a full 5-minute scene of 2 naked bodies in the camera doing a close up and the woman screaming out. I never understood it, man. But watch the new Kelly Rowland movie, same thing, man. It's a movie about a man that was set up, and then somehow in the movie, 1 bag of sex scenes, man. I thought, hold on, where's this going, man? I couldn't get my head around it. And that's the life we live in, man. The life, the world we live in, Slovakia, is full of sexual perverseness, man. And that's why you got that's why you gotta watch what your kids are watching. You gotta look out for it, man. Because there's someone out there trying to make them be sexual deviants, man. Trying to make men on men, trying to make women on women, man. But you're trying to live a simple life, living carefree. There's someone trying to trip you up and mess up your household, man. Just like Eve and the serpent in the garden, man. She was living her life, living cool. Little did she know she's being schemed and plotted against. And black man, Hispanic man, we're being plotted against, man. Someone out there trying to hide our heritage. Someone out there trying to make sure that we keep sinning against our Lord, man, to keep us on the bottom, man. And we don't know that, man. You gotta watch your children, man. Watch what they watch, man. So luck, yeah. If someone could get me Isaiah real quick. If you could get me so luck, yeah. Isaiah 29:16. Yeah, man. The scripture here talks about our oppressor, man. And that's to mess things up and mess with the natural orders of the earth, man. Let me know when you got it, Baba Kushar.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
You go, man, and our oppressor turns things upside down, man. But you're seeing understanding is the world upside down. He turns things upside down and makes it look like it's normal. He turns things upside down and say, what? Parents can't beat their kids now. It's wrong if you beat your kids, man. You know what I mean? If you're abusing your kids, of course it's wrong. But the Bible says you can punish your children, man. If you're a man and you want to be head of the household, they say something's wrong with him, man. Something's wrong with him. Look, he's on a power trip, man. They've turned things upside down. When God said a man is head of the household, man. When you're a man and you want to be with a woman, they say something's wrong with you, man. You should be with a man. They turn things upside down, man. Put it in movies, put it in cartoons, man. I was watching a Buzz Lightyear movie, the recent one, and there was two moms in the show, man. I couldn't believe it, man. And that's the oppressor turning things upside down. So black man, Hispanic man, you gotta make sure you're watching what your kids are watching.
Right.
You gotta make sure you monitor it, man. Because EastEnders used to be a family show, man. And they said for me in my house, it ain't a family show no more. So lucky, man. You know what I mean? Keep anything else anyone want to bring in?
So like
all right, no, so anything else anyone want to bring out before I move to the next one?
No, I don't want.
All right. No sweat. Next one. So Dungabar, listen, man. This is Dungabar's the man of controversial shit. So tell me what you think about this one, man. I want to know. I'm curious of what the idea might think. You get me?
Logic down to me. Break it down to me. How am I paying you to get in your car for you to drop me somewhere that you're already going to? Tell me how that makes sense. You're heading towards there. I told you, drop me, and you're telling me chip in for petrol. You're already heading towards there. Regardless if I go with you or not, you're going to make that trip. So just break it down to me how that makes sense.
So what you saying? If you buck up on a brother, yeah, you go in the same place. It drops here. Should you chip in for petrol? Yes or no?
I need everyone in the comments to answer this one. Listen, let's say I'm going to a location, and you're going to the same location, and then you come with me. Should you chip in for petrol, or should you not chip in for petrol because I was going there anyway? It's not like you took a diversion. You go in there anyway.
I don't like the ones that do it for minor journeys, but it's not that deep. But I don't like people taking a mick. How says weird flex, but are chipping out of brotherhood. Nakapaya says he's kind of right, but I would chip in. What you say? What are you guys saying?
Listen.
I say I might chip in.
That's exactly what I was trying to get to. Is it a requirement? Should he chip in? Listen, out of brotherhood, I can chip in, but it's not a necessity. Listen, we're going to the same destiny. You're picking me up out of random. Like, listen, I held you up. I see you on the road. I mean, you're going there. I'm going the same ways. Could you just drop me on your way, whatever the case is? It's not a requirement. I could do it. out of brotherhood, but it's not a requirement.
Okay, my opinion is, I think a brother should chip in just out of brotherhood. You get me? Just because, imagine you would have had to pay the white man for Uber, or you'd have had to walk. You would have gave somebody your money. So why all of a sudden now, because I'm going there, I ain't giving you? You go in the same place. We are going to the same place, but you can walk to that same place. You can catch a bus to that same place. The fact that I was nice enough to give you a lift, it should be good to. You could offer, man. I think just courteous just to offer, in my opinion. Even though we're going to the same place, even though I was going there anyway, you could have said, "Boom, I'll give you a half," or "Do you want anything?" I think that's brotherly, man. Salakia.
So when me and you go to class in the same whip, what's the chipping saying? Salakia.
All right, cool. For now, that chipping.
What's the chipping saying?
All right, if you're going far, if you're going, all right, say if you're going Manchester, yeah.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
Go to a party. You're telling me you're not gonna half the picture with, man?
Nah, you see what it is? This is one of them ones where if you're a man that don't want to chip in, just make your own way there. If it's gonna be an issue, because if you don't want to chip in, just make your own way there. But the money that you would have gave to the Uber, just give it to the brother. Say, yeah, put this in your tank. That's what you do. Don't just sit down there and not give him nothing. And then that way, guess what happens? You offer to chip in, and guess what? That brother might say, nah, man, don't worry, it's cool. That's it, man. Instead of him sitting down in the car thinking, yo, he didn't even offer to give me petrol money. Like, well, it is some brothers don't think like other brothers, whereas the some men that don't mind. Like in my car, I don't ask no one for petrol at all. I don't really care. Ask anyone that's ever been in the car with me. I don't. Captain Gruff is smiling like I'm alive.
Listen, no comment, man. No comment. I see nothing.
listen. I don't think I've ever asked for petrol in my life. Never ever. But while it is, everybody's different. So now, let's say I was going somewhere and the brother's like, yeah, I'm going there. I'll drop you. The money that I was going to use to get there, I'd say, yeah, man, put this in your tank. And then it's up to that brother to say, nah, don't worry about it. But at least you offer, and he says, don't worry about it. That way, you used to, will be all right. But if a man don't offer, you see him jump out, and some people feel away, some people won't. And then it works both ways. One man will feel away that you asked him for petrol, even though you're going to the same place. Like this brother obviously found a way to make the video. Then and next man will feel away that you haven't gave him petrol. So what you should do is you should make the first move and be like, you know what? Here's some petrol money, man. Thanks for what it doesn't always say. Listen,
Dagobah buys sports cars, so we can't fit his car on purpose. Dagobah purpose buys 2-seat cars.
Listen, so lucky. My next car is going to be a bigger one. But now the thing is, for the sake of brotherhood, just throw some petrol money, man. If you're going on a mission, yo, here's some petrol money. And also be grateful that the brother's driving you there or whatever. So yeah, man, it works both ways. So brotherhood works both ways. It don't work one way. First of all, this brother's being a brother to you by offering to drop you to the location. So you be a brother to him and offering some petrol money, man. That's right. Or if you don't have no money, you just say to him, yo, I ain't even got no petrol money. I'm tight right now. Do that, man. Don't let him see you at the bar buying drinks and all of those things. And you ain't even offered to give him £5 petrol money. Listen, man. Be courteous and be brotherly. Always think about your brother. Think he went out of his way to extend the invitation to allow you to ride with him. The least you can say is, hey, or if you ain't got petrol money, buy him a drink or something, man. Basically, do something, but don't just do what this brother did. Yo, we going to the same place. I ain't giving you no petrol money. It's wrong. So lucky.
And the thing is, it's a blessing that this brother's going your way, man. You could have to give your money to the oppressor. Imagine you got to pay £10 for Uber, but you saw his brother. So now all you got to do is chip in 5, man. He say 5. It's a blessing. Mm-hmm. It's a blessing that you saw him, and it's a blessing that he saw you. He made 5. You spent 5, so 10. That's how you should make it, man. Don't use brothers, man. What happens is demons will grow, and you don't even know it. You jump out this brother's car. The brother's looking like, yo, look at this ungrateful bastard, man. He's got 3 lifts and just jumped out the car, man. No, like man on the ones there when a man out chipping and he closes your car door, he's looking like, he's a greedy bastard, man. And demons start to grow and you start to hate your brother, man. So to kill all that, just tell him, man, listen, you want little money? You know what I mean? Give him half or offer at least, man. And that's how you kill out demons, man. That's a lot of arguments you see happen because of things like this. Little small things, man. Man jump in your car, they offer you no money or nothing. So just offer at least, man. Let a man see that's cool. At least, man. Nothing's worse when a man owes you money and you see him buying other stuff. You know, a man gonna see you at the bar buying drink and be like, yo, and you can't be cheap for petrol. And petrol ain't cheap these days, man. You know what I mean? The fact that you saw me and you got, a comfort ride instead of jumping some Uber, some Indian man's car. Come on, man. At least chipping a little something, man. You get me? Anything else on that?
And that right there to me is kind of like, like a man actually made a video saying, yo, you go in the same place. And it's so crazy that even you look at the comments in the chat, everyone's divided like, while we go in the same place. Some people's like, offer petrol money. Some people's like, while we go in the same place. And to solve all this, if you're someone that's going to be like, while we go in the same place, it's best you take your own vehicle. And then that way, it avoids all problems. So yeah, man, you got to take your own vehicle sometimes, man. If you don't want to put no money in. So lucky.
God gave you 2 feet.
There you go.
Well,
listen, man. Some people I would never take a ride from anyway, man. Listen, someone that's going to be driving all drunk and erratic, and some people I wouldn't even take a ride from. You have to know who you're taking the ride from, man. So don't be taking lifts from any and anybody. But you have to pay the Uber. So you're going to pay the Uber anyway. So just give the brother that money, man. Just say, you know what? Here's half the money. He's going to charge you cheaper than what Uber would charge. So don't be greedy and create an issue out of nothing. Salaka.
Right. Salaka. Lesson of the day, anyone jumping in Damzabar car, just put in for the petrol.
That's it, man. I got a big engine that needs feeding. Salaka.
Anyone.
I'll drop you back to where I picked you up from, actually. And then them arguments, I'll put the child lock on the one side. I'll drop you back to where I picked you up from. Salaka.
Talk about stay giving lifts as well, Talk about it's a hint. It's a hint, basically saying he's sick of giving free lifts.
Now, I don't mind it. You see, well, it is. Petrol's never really been a big deal to me, kind of thing. So I've never really been.
Where you living? You're rich like that?
Nah, it's just never been. I've just never thought to say petrol money. It's just, I don't know.
Nah, same. But a good offer is nice though. Still, you know what I mean. And then moving on now, yeah. Oh, you man seen this? I meant to bring out last week, yeah, but the Feast of Purim, innit? Well, listen, this one been killing me all week, man. So lucky, I give my hat to see this.
blood clot was a African warrior who used to smoke beer weed before him go war.
He was a black African warrior.
No, and the Queen deemed him. The Queen deemed him a swear word. Remember that? Google it.
He blood clot.
Blood clot was a warrior who used to smoke weed. That's why I them always read on the Queen.
They got mad, but go on.
The Queen deemed him a swear word, and that's why when you say blood clot is classed as a swear word.
Brother, they gone mad. Yeah, it's a word. It's 2 words. Yeah, it's 2 words.
Yeah,
blood,
clot.
So clot is what? Cloth.
Yeah.
Clot. Yeah. So I don't know. That was mad.
Me can only tell you what I was taught growing up as a child.
That's what you taught. But you taught the wrong thing. Now you've gone mad.
No,
what is blood clot?
Mad,
what does it mean?
Yeah, obviously it's a blood cloth, innit? I don't know what you want me to say, fam. You get me?
This guy mad.
Yo, I was looking at that. Listen, anybody that knows this white boy called Extreme from Birmingham, listen, he never breaks character. He speaks Jamaican patois thoroughly. And these man, they had him in a box so much, he started speaking English. He goes, it means blood cloth, innit? Listen, this is how you know the white man is a devil the Bible speaks of, man. And the word devil means what? Deceiver. If I had no sense, I would have believed what he said, man. This man, they asked him, so what does blood clot mean? You love Jamaican culture so much. What does blood clot mean? He goes, blood clot was an African warrior, man. And he smoked so much weed that his eyes would get bloodshot red. And the queen deemed him a swear word. Listen, that's a lie, man. That is not factual or anything, man. This is the problem with these white people that want to take part in black culture, man. When you come to black culture, you focus on whining that woman and you focus on the music. That's the part you're interested in, and the weed smoking. But when it comes to black culture, you don't know nothing about black culture, man. When it comes to the history, you don't care about that. All you want to do is have sex with black women, man. All you want to do is make children with black women, man, and then throw them away. That's the fun part, man. When it comes about black culture and slavery and really learning about black people, you don't even know, man. This man literally made it up on the spot. Made it up on the spot, man. For anyone that don't know, blood clot comes from it's a word, blood cloth, man. Which today would be like what, a tampon or a period pad, man. That's what a blood cloth is. You feel me? Like and over time it became a swear word. Like Americans will call you an ass wipe or something. A blood clot is a period pad. And this man knows so much about Jamaican culture, knows so much. He said, yeah, man, a blood clot is this. I made it up on the spot. These are the white man, the devil, the oppressor, the liar, the Bible speaks. So this man thought of a lie quick. Meaning what's in his blood is not, it is nature, man. While you're seeing the devil in your clubs playing dominoes, you think, oh, he's cool, man. He's one of us. He ain't one of you, man. Look at his nature. This man, he can lie on cue, man. He can lie on cue. Just told a lie off the top of his head. Off the top of his head, man. And black man, if you had no sense, you'll believe him, man. This man said the queen deemed him a swear word. Which queen? In slavery, talk about in 1600s, in the 1600s, there was no queen, man. I think there was one. What queen you talking about, man? Talks nonsense, man. And black man, listen, all I gotta say is the press of the devil, man. Whether he speaks patois, whether he speaks French Creole, whether he likes dancehall music, he's a liar, man. It's in his nature. He can think of lies off the top of his head, man. You better watch out for him. Why do you think black men are Christian? Why could we believe the lies of him, of his people? Why do you think that we believe that we're three-fifths of a man? Why? Because we believe the lies of his people, and he's just like them. Ain't no different, man. He's just a devil that likes black culture. That's all. He's just a devil that enjoys rice and peas, man, jerk chicken, man. He's a devil just like all of his people, man. He ain't one of us. So lucky I him.
And the crazy thing about that is, yeah, this is the thing. He's sitting down trying to teach them, and the brother had to stop him, man. He had to stop him and say, nah. And this is just let that be an example of how much other lies they've taught us. Like I've seen either might sound real confident when they try and speak about black people, and they do exactly what he did, man. They speak to black people like we're stupid. Imagine he just made up a lie and said, "Oh well, what am I supposed to tell you? That's what I was told." He didn't fact check it or nothing. He sat there and he told them with confidence, man, until the brother had to stop him, which shows you that they think that we're dumb and we don't even know. Like, how is he trying to tell black people about black culture, man? He's trying to tell black people about black culture. He needs to worry about his own culture, man. That's what he needs to do. He needs to worry about his... and it's crazy to me how people can teach black people about their culture, man. He's sitting there trying to give us a history lesson on what blood clot means. It's a man that smoked so much weed, his eyes went red. Listen, man. And he made that loud out of nowhere. And once they corrected him, he goes, "Oh, wow, that's what I was told." No Jamaican told him that, man. And if a Jamaican did tell him this, that guess what? That Jamaican was taking the piss out of him, man. That's what he was doing. He weren't being serious if you told him that. He weren't being serious if you told him that. He was taking the piss out of him, man. And this white boy sits here, is studied patois so much. He studied patois so much that his patois is would you say his patois is half decent?
He got a little something, onto a little twang or something, you know what I mean?
He's onto something. He's onto something. But listen, man, you don't know what we know. Maybe you can speak patois better than we do because you've practiced it your whole life. But when it comes to what actually goes on in Jamaica with blood clot and ras clot and all of this, we know what it means, man. We grew up with those words being used in the household, man. Our parents beating us and bomber clot and all of those things. We grew up with that, man. This white boy didn't grow up. Listen, his parents never beat him once and was cussing bomber clots in the house, man. You didn't have black parents. We had black parents when what? Bomber clots came with beatings and all of those things, man. And ras clots came with beatings, man. And now this devil's going to tell us this about a man that had red eyes. He's got some nerve, man. We need to start giving these people a platform, man. You know what we got to do? We got to try to get one of them on here, man. You think we could get him on here?
Talk about off like a stomach kick, you know.
We might have to suffer it for 2 hours.
I can't see just chatting shit in my ears, man. Suck. You know what's wicked about the devil too? If you watch the video carefully, he goes, yo, Google it, man. Google it. It's like, yo, that's how much of a devil he is. Like, He thinks black people ain't studied or don't know nothing. Like, listen, what I said, key, man, study it, man. And when they put me in the spot, listen, that's what I know in it. You see the Brummy come out of him real quick, man. Bishop Milishna, what all that is a facade, it's an act. He puts it on, man. They was asking him, so how you speak Pat word, man? Because, you know, where I come from in Handsworth, you know, just common, everyone's black where I come from, and you see man that's beating their Guinness and playing dominoes. But let me tell you something, white boy. I come from Handsworth too, man. And I don't speak like you. In fact, you went around Handsworth, saw a man playing dominoes, went home back to your white mom, man. I did all that and went back, but they're still speaking Pat word. I don't speak like you, man. You got nothing to do about where you was from. You just want to be us, man. You put on the show, man. You know what I mean? Grandparents speak like that, man. Parents speak like that. Uncles speak like that. Every family function, we speak like that. We go to school. The brothers speak like that, man. So how is it I speak English and you don't, man? You make it's all facades, all the act, and that's why a bit of pressure you cracked and you came right out of your character, man, and started speaking how you genuinely speak like, man. Salaki Akim.
Salaki one. That's exactly like I said last time we played the tip of M.R. These cats, they drink a little much to Ray and nephew, and they changed their whole character. You know, like also Don Gabar said, it's crazy how, well, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're the only people that's being taught our culture by another nation. Like you don't see them teaching East Indian culture. You don't see them teaching Arabic culture. It's only our people that's being taught their culture by some outsider that has the caucasity to say, yeah, you know what, Google it. I know more about your people than yourself. You understand? And this is why we should just gatekeep everything. Next thing you know, he's gonna come on the platform teaching us how to cook jerk chicken. You understand? Listen, M.R. is gonna come, you know, saying that he was a pioneer of dancehall. I could just wait for the next cat coming on saying, you know, soca originated from England. I'm just waiting. I would not even be surprised at this point. But this is a reason why we should just gatekeep everything. We should stop letting everybody in. It's like the sister said, right? This is our fault. You know, it's fine to let Eminem in, and now he's the rap god. It's fine to let M.R. and that cat or whatever his name was. Now they're gonna teach us how to speak patois and things like that. They're gonna teach us how to cook jerk chicken. You know. Let's listen. You want to let someone in? Let all the Hispanics in. Let all the natives in, and keep all the heathens out. That's it. Salakia.
That's right. If you could, someone get me the scripture of Christ said you have your father the devil.
Karawakan.
I believe it's John 8:44, man. The Bible goes, the oppressor is the father of lies, man. The father of lies, man. The most biggest lies. Who told you, black man, that Christ was white, man? The oppressor did. Who told you that the angels was white, man? The oppressor did. Who told you that God loves everybody? The oppressor did, man. Who said the woman and man is equal, man? The oppressor did, man. And now you got this oppressor, this liar, telling you that blood clot came from a bloodshot warrior. Listen, man, you shouldn't be surprised. Anything that this oppressor tells you, you got to look at sideways, man. Everything, even history. Go on.
Come and say Google it as if Google was not owned by the oppressor.
Exactly. Even Google's owned by the oppressor, man. Listen, Google will tell you that King James is a white man. Google will show you some airbrush pictures, man, some whitewash pictures, man. Even the oppressor himself is coming out saying that, yo, these pictures have been airbrushed, man. They've been whitewashed. To tell you themselves. I've seen it on TikTok, man. They show you the real image and the fake image of what it's supposed to look like and what it looks like now, man. Even Google saying it now. You know what I mean? The oppressor is the father of lies, man. It goes on the whole globe lying, man, telling lies, man, and whitewashing history. Read that, Baba Kashar.
Karawakan. John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
And the Bible goes, this is Christ speaking to what? The Pharisees, man. The Pharisees, man. And Christ said, listen, you, man, are moving just like your father, man. He was what? The Romans. You're moving just like your father, man. Just like your daddy, man. The Romans, man. He was a white man. Christ called them the devil. You're just like your father, the devil, man. Oppressor, the deceiver. That's what devil means, man. Deceiver, man. Read.
Karawakan. And the lusts of your father you'll do.
And the things that he wants, you do, man. The things that please the oppressor, you do it, man. The lust of your father, you do it, man. This is your daddy. This man that rules over you, man. Read.
Karawakan. He was a murderer from the beginning.
Talking about Cain, man. Saying that the oppressor is in the spirit of Cain, the murderer from the beginning. And then, come on, we know ain't nobody more murdering than the oppressor, man. whether it's the Russians, the Spanish, the French, the British. Ain't no one got a body told bigger than them, man. Read.
Karawakan, and abode not in the truth.
He's not in the truth, he's a liar. Read on.
Karawakan, because there is no truth in him.
And there's no truth in him, man. This oppressor's full of lies, man. There ain't no truth in him. Everything does is a lie. Moses is a white man according to him. The Passion of Christ, a white man. The Samson movie, white man. Everything he does is lies, man. And that's why we shouldn't be surprised. We thinking that what an accent makes you one of us. We think, a bit of swag and a bit of dress code makes you one of us. No, man, you are who your father is, man. And guess what? In his DNA pool, in his genes, who he is, his makeup, his spirit, he's a liar, man. And he just can't help himself, man. It's lucky, man. Anything to say before we move on from this clown?
He oppresses the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of.
Right. That's right. That's what this man's a liar, man. Let's move to the next one, man. Man's a joker. Boom, 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 boom.
Two-year-old brother, and I always say to him, don't let anyone convince you that you need to be out in Hakkasan, Nobu. Don't do it. Nando's is fine.
Nando's is really
Pizza
good.
Express is fine.
Yes.
Your local chain is fine. Yes. Get to know the person, and also be realistic with your spending as well when it comes to dating.
Damn. Listen, white woman said was correct, man. Black man, Hispanic man, you're looking for a woman. You want to go on dates or whatnot and feel her out. Ain't no sweat, man. Listen, man. Don't think that you have to take a woman to Hakkasan to woo her, man. If you do, you probably got the wrong one, man. A woman that likes you, for you, she wouldn't mind you going on a picnic, man. Let me tell you something. Everything that says in the Bible, man. A woman likes you. If a woman's a good woman, she'll love you even if you're broke, man. If you gotta be rich for a woman to love you, that means your love comes at a cost, man. That means she will love you until the day you go broke. She will love you until the day that you can't give her, butterflies in the stomach no more, man. And let me tell you something. If love is unconditional, then she should love you even though you got no money, man. She should love you even if you go to Nando's. Let me tell you something. Black man, find your woman that just wants to be around you, man. Find your woman that she will sit at Nando's. She'll sit at Pizza Hut, man, with you as long as she can be with you, man. That's the woman that we know in the UPK that love their man so much. They don't need to, women only miss you when you're spending money or when you're doing this or doing that. Find a woman that she calls you, man, I want to say something in a couple of days, man. Where you at, man? I want to be around you. That's the woman you want, man. That's the woman that you should treasure, man. That's the woman that you should put your time into. And a woman like that, when you find a woman like that, that's a woman that you should take to Hakkasan, man. But any woman talking about, so where you taking me? This Dagger Bar, we've been around a long time, man. We had the ones before, man.
We've been around.
So when you taking me out, then a woman like that should get nothing, man. Woman like that should get nothing, man. Black man, Hispanic man, don't think with your penis, man. Think with your brain, man. Look for that woman that she don't want much, man. And that's the woman that should be rewarded, man. It's a shame because too much man are rewarding these whores, man. Too much man are rewarding these. What's talking about? What's your word, Dagobah? That's the word, Dagobah. Entitled, man. Too much women are entitled, man. They believe they need this and need that, man. Meanwhile, they ain't putting in nothing back. Black man, Hispanic man. This tell you something. As far as I'm concerned, Nando's cooked some good chicken, man. So lucky, right. One of my best restaurants, man. If you can find a woman that don't mind where you take her, she just wants to be with you. That's a prize, man. It's lucky, Akim.
And it's crazy that these women want these expensive restaurants, man. The reason they want these expensive restaurants is because they don't like you, man. In the picture, what happens? They take a picture of the food, but you're not in the picture. They take the picture of the food. You ain't in the picture. They're getting the angle to angle you out the picture. They don't care about you. You've broke the bank, taking this woman to all these expensive restaurants. And don't let these women fool you with expensive restaurants. These women grew up eating corned beef and rice like the rest of us, man. They grew up eating corned beef and rice like the rest of us. And now she wants to go to these expensive restaurants where I'm spending £150 on food, man. How about we go to Hakkasan, but you pay for it, man? How about that? I guarantee you, she's not going to do it, man. You want to go to Hakkasan? Okay, then. We'll go to Hakkasan, but you pay for it.
That's right.
You say that to them and see what they say. Like all these ungrateful women want you to take them all these places, man. You must take me Hakkasan. You must take me Nobu. I heard some women talking about a man has to pay for their nails when they go on dates and stuff. And I'm thinking, which man is really doing these things? A lot of the times, men ain't really doing these things. A lot of the times, these women that you do see in these restaurants, most of them are escorts usually. They're not on real dates. Like they're not on real dates with men that they're trying to get to know. They're on dates with men because apparently old Edomite men do this thing where they pay for women to come on dates with them. You heard of that, right? Where they just pay to go on dates.
Yeah, so she just look like a nice model on a date with him or something.
Yeah.
Listen, before that, I'll go alone, man. Fucking hell. So carry on. It's like, yeah.
So yeah, that's what they do. They pay women to go on dates. So these women hold you to a standard that is not really realistic. Oh, take me to Hakkasan, take me to Nobu. Listen, man, pay for my nails. And I've always said to women, bitch, get a job if you want to be rich, man. This is the thing, man. This is you see these women that want to go to all these expensive restaurants. What I would love to do is I would love to go to Hakkasan, order the starter, the main, the dessert, drinks at the bar, burp, and they say I ain't got no money. That's what I'd love to do, man. I'd love to sit there and burp at the end of the meal, man, and say, yo, I ain't got no money, man. See what she's gonna do. Imagine she comes there broke and she's eating off you. What do you think she's gonna do tomorrow, man? Where the brothers dropped out the stream, they must have gone Hakkasan or wherever they've gone to. Where you's like gone, the brothers. Hold on, let me see if I can add them back. They dropped out the screen. They must be on their way to Hakkasan, but Salakia. So now, women want expensive dates, and they want you to fund it. They want you to fund their lifestyle. And what you should ask is, well, what do you do for a living? How do you make? How much do you make an hour? And see if her lifestyle even, if she could afford Hakkasan on her own. My thing is this: something that you can't afford for yourself, don't expect somebody else to afford for you, man. You're telling me I must buy your Hakkasan. You can't afford it for yourself, so why must I spend my hard-earned money? How much does the average person get an hour? Especially a black man, damn. They give us the crappiest pay ever.
12 pound an hour, maybe.
How much an hour?
Well, minimum wage is 10. The average man could make about 12. If you got a good job, probably 15 or something like that.
So you mean to tell me a black man has to work like a day and a half in order for you to eat at Hakkasan? Imagine you've worked a day and a half in order for this ungrateful woman to eat in Hakkasan. When there's restaurants like Nando's, man, what was it, $9.95 for the main and two sides?
And then what if it don't work out? What if she's not for you? It's wasted money on Hakkasan, man. You get me? Nando's money you won't miss. You're like, no, it went for me. You go there, I don't really like look of her or I don't like her attitude. You're nice, man. Hakkasan. And listen, you go home wounded because she ain't for you, and you're broke. She goes home happy. It ain't for me, but free meal. She got snaps showing her friends. Yeah, man, this is how we do. And her friends are all laughing like, oh, yo, girl, you got it good, man. Listen, man, it's a bad investment, man. So like a Brakala.
It's like a lot of women just go on dates to eat. That's it. They go on dates because they don't want to cook. They don't want to spend their own money on food. They'll go on a date with you so they can eat for the day, for the month. They'll date 7 niggas a week, one each day, just to eat. They don't give a damn about no relation, nothing like that. Even those who have a relation, I seen this thing on Instagram, right? This chick complaining that her man, instead of he gave her $30 for lunch. She was expecting 100. What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat for lunch on a lunch break at work with $100? What are you talking about?
Trust me.
And Big Mac, eat a burger and a fry. You want $100 to eat on lunch? What are you doing?
Trust me. I'm sure Big Mac £5 something. The large. What are you doing with 100, man? Okay, now.
Listen, I'm gonna just say something. Listen, brothers out here, what you need is to find you a woman that cooks, that cleans, that does the deed, that shuts up. That's it.
That's right. You get me? So like Dagobah's funny. Dagobah's like, the stream dropped out. Everyone got Hakkasan.
I thought you niggas bailed on me. I thought you like bailed on me. I was about to come Hakkasan and find you, Salakia. Also, if I could real quick now, all these, and the thing is this, I'll be honest with you. Maybe most women don't know, but men don't like going on dates. Or am I wrong?
Nah, dates are mainly a woman's thing. You know why? Women like to get dialed up and go to a nice restaurant. Man, that's cool. And you know some bad as well. It's a true story. One day I was driving and I saw 2 homeless people. Get me? Both of them homeless. It's raining as well. And it was under the shelter, and they was hugged up and kissing. I said, look at that, man. Look at that, man. Black man, you're out there taking those Hakkasan. Meanwhile, the homeless man with his woman happy as fuck, man. Both of them are homeless together. Both of them are happy. And we're worried about taking those to Hakkasan and buying this and I'm Valentine's Day. I'm broke, man. Salaki, bro.
Yeah, Salaki, you know how I know, like, it's really not even about money, really, because these women, they'll find the brokest nigga in the hood and they'll still give up the box. It's not about money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they make it seem like you need money to get a woman. Well, these women, listen, they'll make you spend money on them, turn around, say, it's not working, then go back to the hood and sleep with the brokest nigga ever. Like, they'll find the most grimy nigga and sleep with them. It's not about money. So stop. Social media is not a real thing. Social media is not a real thing. All these women with the Birkin bags and all that, listen, it's not a real thing. Stop believing what you hear in the music, what you see in the movies and the videos on social media. It's not real. Listen, if it was about money, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, he has money and status. He's divorcing. Jeff Bezos is a billionaire. He's divorcing. Bill Gates divorced. What makes you think money is going to make you happy in your relationship or status? Listen, you know what's going to make you happy, sis? I'm going to tell you right now, it's a One West man. A One West man, he will take care of you. You understand? He's going to wake you up from that delusion that you're living. You understand? Again, you better get you a One West man, a French Benjamite, preferably. But listen, don't stop believing what you see out here. Niggas too, listen, if you think you need money to get a woman, I remember even back in the days, listen, in the world, you give them a $5 worth of weed, that woman's sleeping with you for $5. What are you talking about? You understand? That's wild, but that's how it is in the world. Women, at the end of the day, you don't need no. And plus, these women, they're out here saying, how much you think a man needs to be in a relationship with you? They go out saying, yes, he needs to make 6 figures. He needs to make 7 figures. You don't know one nigga that makes 6 figures. You're never gonna meet that man. Stop having those, delusional standards. I need a nigga like 6 feet tall with 6 pack, and he must have all his teeth and make 6 figures. Listen, that's like what? That's a 666 right here. That's what a nigga said. Slovakia, But stop being delusional, sis. And you better stop being simps. Stop tricking. Just get you a cool woman. And niggas really just like Don Gabar said, niggas really don't like to go on dates anyways. Stop thinking. Salakia?
What the sisters in the chat asking why don't men like, we opened the whole can of worms.
Yeah.
The sisters are asking why don't men like dates.
Listen,
men are simple. A man, would rather stay at home. Listen, men, we only get haircuts because, boy, women like it and stuff. Man was have to be rough, sit in the yard.
Niggas don't care about nothing, really.
The yard's comfortable, The yard, man can't have to dress up and then walk out there. And this is long, man. It's just, remember simple creatures, man. We the dates for the woman. The woman's the one taking pictures of her and her man dressed up together, looking like a couple. She's taking pictures of the food. It's really her day. And men just do, to go out, get out of the house and keep her happy. But you hardly hear men making the plans. So listen, why don't we go here? And you know what? I've been looking and I saw a nice restaurant that both of us might love. It's hardly that, man. Men are cool stay at home, man. So luck, yeah.
And if I could, the reason I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't like dates is because I was raised on the saying that we got food at home, man. I was raised on that saying. Listen. Blame it on my dad. So lucky, my dad said I asked my dad for McDonald's. He said we got food at home, man.
Right.
You go take it up with my father. He said we got food at home, and I understood it. I understand it now. You know why I understand it? Because one time I was in a restaurant and the brownie cost £12, man. A brownie, a little square with ice cream cost £12. I almost lost my mind, man. You know how much a brownie cost in real life? A brownie in real life cost about £1 or something, man.
Yeah, Yabashim Shabraka.
This is when y'all come out here. I gotta get y'all on. This is a pina colada with the alcohol, man. Tell him it's on point. Man, good. It's good, man. It's good. DR, man. We gotta get all these tribes, man. Start learning all our Spanish and all that. But yeah, this is a pina colada, warrior.
Most in Christ. How's the Spanish coming along, sir? You picking it up yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like I tell the brothers in the councils. When I first came out here, I've been studying my ass off. I thought I was doing good. I came out here and couldn't understand nothing the first time.
You gotta get that Google. You need that Google Translate app.
Yeah, that app slow. It ain't even all that good. And so that's how the first time went. We were struggling and stuff, working it out. Then the second time I came, I started able to understand a couple things. Like every other couple words, I was like, oh, I know what they said. I heard that word before. I know what that word means. So it started improving. Now we out here, I'm able to have good little half conversations with them. And like I was telling brothers, when you, I read it in the study, when you hear something all day and then sleep on it, it like absorbs more in your brain when you sleep on it. So I guess being out here multiple days, because it's our third time out here. And so we've been out here probably 20 days altogether. But all those days I felt the Spanish getting better because I'm hearing it all day, then going to sleep. Waking up, hearing it again all day. And that's what really helped with the language, man. Being there really helps the language. So anybody who's studying language, studying the Spanish, study on paper, but you got to come out here, and that's when your Spanish will go to the next level. Or whatever language you study. Mainly that's Spanish for our tribes and my brothers, man.
Most in Christ. So like you said, what's the brothers you got with you, sir?
Oh yes, this is Officer Nashak out of Florida.
Most in Christ. You have Da.
That's Nashak out of Florida. What's your rank? 5,000. Also 5,000. And then you already know Officer Yaquatazat on the road. Going crazy. We got two other brothers coming out here. They'll be out here. One's already here, Akaz out of Atlanta, and then Sharatazah out of Florida as well. He's coming too. He's gonna help us with them interviews. You know, he gets them interviews with them ladies and stuff. You know, so we're gonna use him for that. You know, don't get started on that. Don't get started on that.
Again?
I said, don't get started on that. On that part.
Salaki, man. I gotta say, what's your number in Spanish, man? I'm gonna get there. I'm still trying to. Yeah. I'm trying to cover the UK first. I might branch out.
Right.
I'm trying to go Canada first. I'm trying to get the Canadian females. Then I'm gonna branch out.
Yeah. Because they out here, they looking amazing out here. They nice and kind and stuff. So it's been a great experience so far. You know what I mean? We've been scouting camp spots. You know what we're supposed to do, and checking out events. We talked to the police today. Got group rates for the hotel. So, looking at 74 a night, and that's with two brothers. So, or 70 a night with two brothers. So, you split that. That's 35. The meals, they're about $5. The drinks, though, with the liquor, they're about $5 also. So you're looking at like $10 a meal. To get around, it's like $2-3 per ride. Uber, if it's like 10-15 minutes. If it's like 30 minutes, it's like $8. So it's nice out here.
How's the brother out there taking the word? Are they receiving it well?
Mixed reviews. Like, we went to the grocery store this morning, and the dude was like, "Hey, come like saluting us and all that." Right. I gave like 10 flyers out to everybody in the grocery store, all the little register workers and everything. They was cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Salaki, I'm in Inertial Capital. And then the heavy thing is the flyer says precisely what's on my shirt though. The Dominicans are the Lord's chosen people in Espanol. Oh, if I may, the flyers say precisely what's on my T-shirt, made from Officer Yardan 5000. The Dominicans and Haitians are the Lord's chosen people. So that makes a great message for a great fishing tool for brothers and sisters to make them more welcome instead of to make them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, we got the flyers that say Dominicans and Haitians one in Christ, the Spanish flyers and all that. So the people love us,
right?
You know what I mean? But once they hear the message, then they like, oh, let me see, I gotta think about this. I gotta think about this. So it's great, man.
It's new ground, so the whole country's yours for the taking. It's gonna be able to take a lot of work, but you know, what I mean, it seems fruitful out there. It seems like, you know.
Yeah, there's already a trooper out here. In another city. We got a shout out Yatazar at over the Haiti camp. He had hooked us up with a translator, which was like his childhood friend, to help with some of the heavier conversations we had to have today. And it was on point. And there's a sister out here. She's supposed to come out and cook for us tomorrow. So it's good out here so far. You know, we got to do the work, but it's good.
Most High in Christ. So what's the degrees looking like right now? This is hella hot, man.
Man, it's 78 and windy, 80 and windy. You know what I mean, with a breeze.
Ain't too bad then. Ain't that bad, but yeah, man.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Salaki, if I may though, during this time of the year though, it's not that crazy and humid though, right? It's more comfortable. But like once it gets to like June and August and you know possibly September though, it gets like unbearable though. So we got to be mindful, you know, sir.
Okay, yeah, man. Definitely, you're gonna see us out there soon, man. I got a passport. You know, I'm gonna get my coins up. That's lucky. You might see me there speaking Spanish, you guys.
Yeah, man. Around June, we trying to break ground around June. So Lord will, you know what I mean? We get to work out. The generals come out here and everything. We getting everything set up, you know. So really, we're gonna go to the beach tomorrow. So that's really what I want to see. So, you know, so we can set up for a barbecue and everything. So it's going down.
Happy, sir, man.
Right.
So, you bro, anybody want to say anything? Don't go
La próxima vez estaré allí.
You said when's the next time we going out there or something?
I'm gonna be here next time. So
oh, you coming next time? Okay, yeah. See, I know a little bit, but I be fucking up. Okay, yeah, that's what's up, man. Like I said, yeah. If the tickets, they like 300, 400, between 300 and 400 were most what we see. You know what I mean? And you get those a little ahead of time, but that's what it's looking like. You'll probably spend like 300 out here if you're here for like 3 days. You know, that's including your hotel. So,
I think Baraki is confused, sir. 1 minute telling me he's coming to England to get a South London chick.
Hey, listen. I'm taking over the plan. I'm taking over the plan. I'll be in South London. I'll be in Dominican Republic, Dominica. I'm bringing Damgabar to Martinique, Guadeloupe. We're talking about I'm taking over everywhere.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's what it's about. Like we really out here at least dropping some fruit and some seeds because it's our next move. What we're gonna do? I tell the brother, we're gonna host an event out here, and we're gonna tell them, look, you get about 50 to 100 pesos everybody who show up. You know, that's like that's like $4, like $3, $2 or whatever. But we're gonna try to get a good amount to show up, and we're gonna give away free T-shirts, free UPK shirts. You know what I mean? So they can take them and wear them and promote the school across the country. But it's just stuff like that, you know. Even with putting the money in, it's all investment. You all investing into this truth, man. That's what the scriptures say. Is that this truth is like a man who found a treasure in a field, and he did everything he could to buy. He sold everything he had to buy the field to get the treasure.
That's right.
And so that's what brothers is, you know, putting in their brick and putting up their money, investing. I tell the brothers, it's investment in the Lord, and ain't nobody ever invested in the Lord and they never got, you know, what their money back, as far as everything, you know what I mean, and more in this life and the next. So that's what's important. You know what I mean? That's what's important. They got some cats fighting out here. But that's what's important, though. Like, being here is great as well. Being able to get away and be in warm temperature and see the sights, see new places. But, man, every time we give a brother a flyer, we drop the truth on him a little bit, that's where it's like amazing work, because sometimes you can't tell what that seed gonna do. Sometimes it fall on stony ground, sometimes it fall on the side of the road, but sometimes it fall on good ground and they bring forth fold, 100-fold, 10-fold. So that's what we plan. That's what we want.
So, like I said, what's the explain the oppression or the poverty out there from your point of view? Is it different from America, bro?
Oh yeah. From my point of view, from what I see, because I studied city planning in college, so I learned about like city economics, the way you set up towns and cities, and it's mainly run by our people out here. When I went to the airport, it's like all our people, from the pilot on down. It's all our people. It's a beautiful thing. But what I see out here, which I believe is part of the detriment of this island, they do not fish out here. I've been here three times, damn near 20 days, multiple cities. I've never seen nobody fishing. And I believe I would have to look up the history, but I believe some period of time, the same way the oppressor killed the buffalo, so the tribe of Gad couldn't have its own food, the oppressor took fishing out of the people here, to where they don't have the skill set or the knowledge or the tools to just fish. Like, you don't have to run around and struggle as much. You can just go get a fish, or get 100 fish, get 1,000 fish. But you don't see no fishing boats out here. Like small boats, middle-sized boats, canoes, you don't see shit. And I believe that's one of the economic mainstays that keep the people here having to depend on Esau. They got to depend on that dollar because they can't get the fish and use the bones for this and the scales for that and the oil for that and the meat for this off the fish, which is would be an abundant resource on an island. So that's what I see as the main oppression here. Like, stay out the water. Don't get in there and get your own fish. Don't get out there and get a whale and get oil from no blubber or whatever the hell you would do out there in that water. Don't get no fish bones to put together anything. It could be other things in the water you could use. Coral, reefs, things might be of other resources in the waters. They're not getting none of it. So that's what I see, man. That's what I see.
Con. Another thing is, so like I said, what made you choose DR in opposed to other Spanish countries, Spanish speaking countries that are close by? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, con. Mainly because, I was seeing cats in the world coming here. So if them cats in the world can come here, the priests of the prophets of the Lord definitely could come. You know what I mean? As far as just scouting it out, like, would it be a safe place? Not only that, we got a trooper here, and it's just a start, to be honest. Like, after this, we're going to go to as many countries as we can go for the next 20, 30 years, 40 years, be alive. We plan on keep coming and keep going to different islands, dropping the truth, getting our Spanish down packed, so we can continue to push the truth to all the tribes. If we don't do it, nobody else can do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this is just one of the safer locations that's kind of known in the States and stuff like that. So this is the spot first. But we're going everywhere next. Colombia, look out, Belize, Costa Rica, everywhere. We're going San Salvador, Argentina. We're going everywhere. So it's just about being methodical and purposeful and strategic. So we're not just running around, where we're actually, we know the information. We're getting good guidance by the general. Shout out to Captain Mashaparium, Captain Malquad, Captain Mashak. We're getting good guidance. Obviously Commander YAHANNA, Salaki out of order. Long as we're getting that good guidance on following protocols while we out here, that was another hurdle. But other than that, this is where it's at, man. There's more places to come.
Most in Christ, man. Yeah, you did a good job, man. So like I said, man, it's nice out there. I'm definitely gonna build that school up, man. And listen, I'm trying to quite the DR after that. I got loads of places on my list, man. So lucky, you just added one more now. Hard,
man.
You know
yeah. We gotta go. We gotta go.
What's the main religion out there as well, sir? Is it Catholicism?
They're not really that religious out here, what I'm seeing so far, but it would probably be, what have you seen? Joe, they got Jehovah's Witnesses out here.
The DR, they're more on that Catholic.
Catholic, a lot of Catholicism.
Right.
Catholic and you know, Christianity, which is all kind of Christianity, all cross, Jesus, you know, all of that, you know, garbage, but they're not really too religious where you're seeing a whole lot of religious things on them personally.
Right.
If I may say.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean, because it's not like the US where you come to the neighborhood.
Can y'all hear the brother?
Come on, concert.
Okay.
Yeah, you come to the neighborhood where, you know, our people are at. There's going to be a church on 2 or 3 churches on every block. And I don't really see that here, sir, if I may.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Come on. All right, cool. So one more question. What's the main culture shock being from the US, going to DR with the brothers? Like, for instance, if you know, what's the big difference being black and Hispanic in America and being black and Hispanic in DR? Is it much different or?
It's different. It's 2 things I've noticed. I'll let the brothers say what they noticed as well. 2 things I noticed from being in the States. The police are not really following and threatening and running, and like it's not really a heavy police presence.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like police are following people around. Like in America, you see a cop car, you gotta get out the way, or they can be pulling people over sometimes. I haven't, all the times I've been out here, I ain't seen nobody pulled over. You know, and the second thing is the sisters are a lot nicer out here than the States.
You're gonna get some trouble, man. So lucky.
Yeah. Oh, let me bring Yeah, anything?
Okay, so yeah, out here, it's more, to me, what I've noticed, it's more just our people are running everything off. You know what I mean? They're not like being oppressed in a visual way.
Like a taskmaster over every job.
You don't see too many oppressors, but they are under that oppression mentally. You can tell because they got the whole statue of Christopher Columbus out there. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. You know, it's more of a mental state than a physical and mental state.
Right.
Go ahead,
and Salaki, if I may, though, what the officer above me is saying is real powerful and heavy, though, because even when we went to the DR the first time, a bunch of brothers and sisters tell us, though, the UPK men, that they understand what oppression is all about, though, but it's just in the Caribbean, though, by the Spaniards. Remember, Cap? Even also, the good thing about that, though, in this island, though, it may be actually kind of a lot easier to fish, though, in a long run, though, because when the brothers and sisters see us, though, and we speak to them and break everything they need to learn as a people and how they're supposed to conduct themselves, though, they look at it as an inspiration. We noticed that. That's another heavy thing. A lot of brothers and sisters in Hispaniola look at us as an inspiration when we give them the breakdowns of who they is and what is their purpose in life and etc.
It's definitely stronger when they see us than in the States. Because in the States, you might see somebody, you know, I don't know what it is. Maybe they used to, I don't know if they used to us or something, but they out here, they noticing us. A lot more, you get noticed real fast.
Right. Come on, Con. Okay, so man, listen, to all the say for coming on, you know what I mean? Hope to see you brothers at the Passover. You know what I mean? Make sure everyone out there, make sure you pay your Passover fee. You know, we're gonna be there, North Carolina. And Shalom, man. I hope to see the Passover. You know what I mean? Keep up the good work as well. So we appreciate it, man. And your brothers too as well, man. Your brothers doing an excellent job. So your brothers go live before. Let me invite you on the ends to water, man. You know what I mean? Bring it back wet, man. So lucky. Anything to say?
All I want to say is the brothers are doing an excellent job, and Lord allow we can come to Dominican Republic. When did you say June?
June 1st, the first week of June, first and second weekend of June.
Lord allow, man. More brothers can go out there. We can all come out there, and Lord allow you brothers can also come to the UK also.
Oh yeah.
So forth. So yeah, Lord allow.
Also, I want to say congratulations, Karathia. Congratulations on becoming the captain. Great work, you know what I mean? That's so I never got to say that. Say that well. And congratulations to you too, Dunbar. I believe you moved up in second in command. So congratulations, man. More work, more responsibility.
That's right. That's right. So I understand, man. So yeah, we'll see you brothers at the Passover, Lord allow. What you know what I mean? Only death can stop me from going there. So we'll be there, man. You know what I mean? What, man? Bring back a Dominican to the Passover for me. So lucky.
Hey, you know, we got to get the tribes, man. We got to get all the tribes. Appreciate you, brothers. Y'all keep doing it. Y'all inspirational to us over here in the States because, you know what I mean, a lot of people in the States didn't even know it was black people in Europe like that.
Right.
And to see our brothers, see y'all out there fishing and when see y'all spirit, it's definitely good to see. You know, it's good to see our people out there in these other places, you know, because I see the oppressor got that slave mentality where our people don't know much about outside of America.
Right.
Like we don't know about. I see oppressors, they be knowing, but our people don't be knowing outside of the States. So when we see y'all brothers in Canada, Montreal, like it's really like an eye-opening thing. You know, y'all don't even know, just y'all being alive and being there and existing is like eye-opening for our people. Like, damn, our people is really out there. So appreciate y'all work and everything like that y'all doing. And obviously we all trying to come out there. Just talk to that Edomite, tell him you gotta come down on that damn ticket, man. That damn price. You're gonna be out
man,
there.
Looking at that. It's like 800 in it for America to England or 6, something like that.
Yeah, I think because this whole trip probably costs about a little less than a stack for everything. But I was looking, they said the UK was like 2 stacks for everything. So it's you know, but we gonna come soon. Hey, what's this World War III pop off or something? They gonna cheapen the flights. They be like, hey, look, just get on the flight with all the soldiers. You sit in the back. All right, give them a little $100. We'll be over there, man.
Oh God.
Hey, we're gonna tell them, look, drop us off before you get to the Ukraine in the battlefield in the front line. You know what I mean? Let Esau go ahead. You know what I mean? His time is up. You know. So go ahead. You have
also, Salaki, if I may, though, you know what make the UK brothers and the Canadian brothers above me rank so powerful and heavy, man. Y'all got that strong UK accent, that accent that Captain Karathia got. The men above me in the UK, the accent that Officer Barakia got, though, that really shows a good inspiration to a lot of our people, though, when they wake up and see like all these different brothers under command of YAHANNA doing the work in decency and in order and getting the job done.
Most time, I'm glad to hear that because my whole life I've been told by Londoners that my accent's disgusting. So it's nice. It's nice to someone. It's nice that someone appreciates it. So like, yeah,
it's nice to like it.
Yeah, what's that in Christ? Anything you want to say?
Nah, sir.
All right, Akim. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakathum.
Shalom.
Good talk to you. Throw water for inviting us on, man. Water.
Anytime, sir, man. Anytime.
Oh, Christ. Back to the pina coladas.
I'm jealous, man. Shit.
All right, hey, Lord Christ.
I love Christ, so like, yeah. I'm jealous, man. When the pina coladas on the bar, what you say, Nagaba? What you say, Nagaba? Pina colada or the woo woo?
The woo woo all day, lots of the woo woo. What you reckon?
Oh no, yeah, I say pina colada. I'm not into cocktails, but you know what? The woo is kind of bad still. You know, I ain't even lie. The woo is kind of slappy, but what are you saying, Bracket? Are you into cocktails?
Listen, rum punch is better.
Well, pina colada is rum punch in it. Ain't it rum?
Listen,
ain't pina colada like pineapple and milk and it's like the milk one.
The Benjamin rum punch is the best.
The first time I had pina colada, I swear it was in Jamaica actually. No word of a lie. In TGI Friday. You get me? It was bad still. But they put like a touch of alcohol in there, so you gotta kill 10 of them before you even If your head starts to spin.
I don't want. I remember what they call the drink. It's a drink they had at a bar in Ecuador. Listen, they're generous with the alcohol they put over there. I don't know about Jamaica. In Ecuador, listen, they I don't know, it's because she liked my swagger or whatever, but the barmaid, she was generous with the liquor. So lucky.
She probably wants some French Benjamin. You get me? Fuck, must be that, man. I was watching be generous. Listen, speaking of Jamaica, tell me if this ain't bad, man. You get me? Tell me if I'm tripping or is this the right thing to do or this is bad, man. So the man from Canada who went to Jamaica must have rented a car. And listen, man, please, oh God, let me show you, man.
Not readable, sir. This is not readable. This is what you're telling a Canadian citizen, that this is not readable. Can I have your badge number and your name, please?
Police don't carry badge number.
What's your name, sir?
I am Constable Lee.
Constable Lee. Okay, guys. All right. Constable Lee is saying that my vehicle right here he cannot see this. Constable Lee, right here. Constable Lee. And you're gonna impound my vehicle because you cannot see this. All right, sir. Here he is, guys, right here. And he's saying this is not visible. Constable Lee is saying this is not visible right here. Constable Lee right here is saying this is not visible. Right here. So this is not visible, even though your officer just let me go right there. I can even see the officer. He just let me go. You're going to impound my vehicle. He's saying this is not visible, guys. Right here. Come on, bro. Here, take the key and impound the vehicle, Constable. Yeah, I want you guys to see what's happening. What's my infraction? There is no infraction. He's impounding my vehicle because this is not visible and this is not visible right here. Right here.
Tell me when you finish, yeah?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You see what he says is not visible? This is not visible? Better you just come with something different, man. Come, you're breaking the law. You are breaking the law. This is not the law. You're breaking the law. And you want to impound the vehicle and break the law. Come on, man. That's wrong, man. It's better you just ask me for a thing and done. This is not visible. This is not visible. What's the infraction? There is no infraction. Can you imagine? He wants to impound the vehicle because he says this is not visible and that's not visible. Come on, man. Come on. Linda's right.
Half the front windshield could be tinted. Then
So lucky Officer Lee's moving kind of bad mind, man. I get it, man. You know what I mean? Now it can be upsetting. You know, you're from a poorer country and you see a man from another, a richer country. You might feel away. You might feel his floss on you or showing off on you. I get it, man. But what a lot of brothers back in Ireland don't understand is that because a man might be black and from Canada or England or whatever the case may be, he's poor, but poor in England. They think that, look at him flashing on me and da-da-da-da-da. Listen, man, that's not how we're supposed to roll, man. You can't see the man driving a rental Beamer and impound it, man. And when you see the rest of the video, he impounds it, man. And that's not how we're supposed to roll, man. Let me tell you something. Someone give me Exodus 23:9, man. The scriptures about this. The scriptures about if a black man don't come from your country, man, or a Hispanic man don't come from your country, or a Hispanic man's out of town, you can't treat him any different, man. You can clearly see the man's tags. You can clearly see his license plate. You can't do man like that, man. You know what I mean? The Bible goes, be fair, man. You can't say, well, he ain't from here. I ain't got to treat him fairly. Well, he ain't got the same accent as me, so I don't treat him fairly. He's from Toronto, so only people from my city I treat nicely. I don't treat him fairly. That's wrong, man. That's in the Bible too. Read that, Baba Kashar.
In Exodus chapter 23, verse 9. Also, thou shalt not oppress a stranger.
And the Bible goes, don't oppress a stranger. And a stranger ain't talking about a white man, a Chinese man, an Arab man. It's a stranger, man. If you're from New York and I'm traveling to New York, you can't say, well, he's from Britain, man. Let me overcharge him. Let me impound his car and lie and say I can't see the plates, man. You can't do that, man. You can't oppress a stranger because he's not from around here, man. You gotta treat him like how you treat everybody else. You treat him like how you treat a man born in the land, man. Keep it in.
Karawakan, for ye know the heart of a stranger.
Read.
Karawakan, seeing ye were strangers in the land of Egypt.
See, this is how you know it's talking about black people, man. The stranger here talking about black people. Why we were strangers in Egypt, man? It's talking about the Lord talking about brotherhood here. The Lord talking about when Jacob went to Egypt, he brought his brother. When Jacob went to Egypt, Joseph just because we were brothers, treated us good, man, and gave us a place to stay. That's what you're talking about. So saying likewise, you got brothers somewhere else. The same way how Joseph treated us good when we went to Egypt. The same way we got to treat a brother good when he comes to our land, man. It's not the Lord ain't talking about the Egyptians here. He's talking about how Joseph treated us. Joseph was our brother who treated us good when we went to Egypt, man. And likewise, man, when our brothers come to our countries or our areas, man, we meant to treat them good, man. Look at the Pakistani man. His Pakistani man comes from the Pakistani friend or cousin or someone he don't even know, comes from Pakistan, can't speak the language, man, and it gives him a job sweeping the floor in the off license, in his chip shop, in his petrol station, man. We gotta be the same. How come when we go to Jamaica now, they want to overcharge us, man? How come when Jamaicans come to England, the young British boys beat them up, man? They say, yo, I can't stand the yardies, man. We gotta be like the Chinese and the Arabs, man. When their people come over, they welcome them with open arms, man. You don't hear no Italian American talking about, yo, I hate Italians, man, born in Italy, man. I can't stand them, man. So why are we doing that, man? You don't see no Chinese American man saying, yo, I can't stand them fresh Chinese, you know. So why are we doing that, man? The Bible goes, listen, love the stranger, and the stranger is a man from another land, but is black like you, man. Got a different accent. He might dress a bit different. He might walk a bit different, but he's a brother like you, man. Slack with that, don't go by a yield, man. Slack it.
And if that police officer can't see the license plate and he can't see whatever's in the window, I wonder what crimes this police officer also can't see, man. Obviously, he must be missing a ton of crimes, man. Imagine you can't see the license plate and you're right in front of it and you're saying you can't see it. That's probably why there's so much drug dealing going on over there and murdering, because why? Police officers like this can't see it. The murdering's going. Listen, when you look at Jamaica, there's murder left, right, and center. The reason why there's so much murder over there is because Detective Lee, what's his name? Constable Lee. Because Constable Lee can't see properly, man. You got
That's
people
right.
in the police force like Constable Lee that can't see. Of course, the crime rate's going to be through the roof, man. Because Constable Lee is more worried about a license plate. He's more worried about a license plate instead of real crimes which is going on. And the brother that's speaking to him is from England, right?
Nah, Canada.
Canada, yeah, it's from Canada. It's from where Barack Alloway from Canada.
Nah, he's definitely from Toronto, Salakia. That accent, that's Toronto accent, Salakia.
What you say? There's a different. I can't even tell. It all sounds. But all right, it's from Toronto. I'm gonna go with Barack Alloway. It's from Toronto. So now, really, the police officer sees the nice car, and he knows the black man's got money. He sees the BMW, and he's on a moped. So he's saying, yo, I'm the law right here. So maybe for threatening to take his car, maybe this brother gave the policeman down there some money. That's why he let him go. And then now
That's right.
he's probably thinking, you know what? I want some money also. So I guarantee you that man couldn't outright say on the camera, give me a little money and I'll let you off.
Right.
He couldn't say it because the camera's on. I guarantee you probably when the camera came off, you probably said, yo, throw me £20. And you being in a foreign country, knowing you're not supposed to be extorted, but for argument's sake and time's sake, you just give the money. Right or wrong, let's say you're in a foreign country and a police says, give me the money and I'll let you go. You just want to get back to your hotel. You're just going to give the money. So they know that some tourists fear them. So they do these things to stop you, and then they know you've got money. They also know that you just want an easy day. So then they do all of these scare tactics to threaten you into giving them some money. So I guarantee if this man didn't give no money, the man would have gave him the key back in the end anyway. He's just trying to see how far he can go, trying to get a bit extra money. You have to think, in the Caribbean, the currency is what? £20 in Canadian money is how much in Jamaican dollars?
Bag of money, I can't cover it right now.
Listen, M.R, convert that for me, Salaka. M.R, you convert that for me. And you put it in the comments and let me know how much £20 Canadian dollars is in Jamaican money, being as you know so much about Jamaica. What was M.R saying? Have you been to Jamaica? Well, M.R, you convert this for me. Let me know how much 20 Canadian dollars is in Jamaican money. And that's probably why I was doing it. He's thinking, you know what? If I get £20 off this man, that's a day's wage. So yeah, that's all it is. There's nothing wrong with the license plate. It just wants money to lock you.
Brakiala?
No, Salaka, there's not much to add. Really, you could clearly tell that's a corrupt police officer, Mr. Lee Banmine, right? Listen, at the end of the day, you know, everything's been said. The reason why there's so much crime in Jamaica is because man them like this, like they're too busy ripping people off for a a Reggie plate, whatever the case is, or a license, or for whatever reason they stopping people over there. You understand? They're just trying to get a little pocket change off camera, But because of that, listen, because of that, the murder rate in Jamaica is just it keeps rising, and no one's there to stop it. They're too busy stopping people with BMWs and Benz and whatever car they drive. And so they could just buy a little bottle of rum later on today.
God.
Nothing more, nothing less, really. And that goes with the same scripture you pulled earlier.
It's lucky that's racist as hell. Bro, can't listen so they can buy a bottle of rum. That's racist as hell, so lucky. He said buy so they can buy a bottle of rum,
Racist, Why rum? Why rum, Rocky?
Why rum?
I'm gonna tell you, the first racist comment is when Captain Karate said, "Yeah, this man's from Toronto." How you know he's from Toronto?
I didn't say Toronto. I said Canada. I said Canada.
Listen, you can rewind the tape. You mentioned Toronto before I did. That's all I know.
I said Canada. I said no about Toronto.
That was racist. But really, the point is, this man, listen, he's of his father, the devil. That's what he is.
Right.
You understand? Right. Like every single criminal, corrupt police officer, we didn't teach each other how to be corrupted like that. We observe the oppressor that's running Jamaica. That's who we observe. We observe heathens, and now that's how we're oppressing each other. Because we're not an oppressive people in the first place naturally. You understand? And Slovakia, that's not even racist. The bottle of rum, Benjamites drink rum. I'm a Benjamite. That's like
stereotypically though.
Listen, something that'll be stereotypical will be saying, listen, he probably went to get a Guinness, some jerk chicken. I just said rum. I didn't say
you might as well say jerk chicken as well. You might as well.
Yeah, rum. There's rum throughout the islands. There's not jerk chicken throughout the islands. Slovakia.
Slovakia, man. But yeah, what you said was deep, man. It's just oppression. It all boils down to oppression, man. When you're poor,
right?
And what it boils down to really is, what he's saying, man, is yo, pay me, man. But the man ain't getting the hint. That's what he really wants to say. Like, yo, pay me. But the guy's too busy going, oh my god, I can't believe this. I think the guy's a bit too green. He really all wants to pay, man. Go on.
He knew what the police wanted. He just didn't want to pay. He just didn't want to get extorted. Really, that's what I think. Like like the man. Listen, it was too obvious for him to be ignorant of the fact that he just wanted to grease his palm, whatever the case is, right? He knew exactly what was going on. He just didn't want to get extorted. Maybe at the end of the day, he probably give him a quick 30-pound, whatever the case is, but he didn't want to do it. Maybe he just doesn't want to get his car impounded off camera. At the end of the day, he's going to give him the 30-pound or 20-pound. But really, he knew exactly what was going on. So
you should do. You should pay the money here, but first, embarrass him first. You get me? Get it on camera, then pay him. Let me get the last video anyway, real quick before we wrap up. It's the last one that I saw this week.
Hello, officer. Hello. Hi. How long you been a police officer?
Good night.
For about a year and 7 months. How do you find it? Very good. Okay. Why do you think young black youths should join the police force?
Change society so that everyone will trust in the police force and change perceptions. I mean, we all should help each other out in some sort of way.
And it will also help most of the youths get off the street and actually have a great career.
I agree with you, yeah. A long-term career.
Okay, officer, thank you very much for your time. And that's what I intend to do. I intend to now speak to the youngsters and see if we can change that narrative about the police. Because, it's a good career. But thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, Lakia, what do you think about that, man? Lakia, what do you think about that? You think black people should look into being police?
So, Lakia, the one. That sister, listen, if I understand the good intentions a lot of brothers and sisters have, but we should not be joining Esau's military, like the system. That's Esau's military, the police. You know, especially with the history and knowing how they were slave catchers and everything. We should not. You understand? And especially sisters, listen, leave that to the brothers. And the only brothers that are able to police their communities righteously, right, is not going to be in any police department. It's going to be in the I.S.U.P.K. You
That's
understand?
right.
Under Commanding General YAHANNA. Outside of there, you're going to learn quickly, just like General Hazayan keeps bringing up, you're going to learn quickly that even though you may start with good intentions, you're going to have to sacrifice the love for your people for the love of the badge and the uniform. You're trying to make a change. Listen, you're not going to change the system. The system will change you.
That's right.
You understand? And to that specific sister, listen, if she's a Benjamite and she can cook, clean, do the deed, and shut her mouth, somebody can feed her.
That's right. What you say? I say she can't come to Canada though. Get me? She British property still.
I'm coming to South London. We already spoke about that. she could try to police me. I'm sure this is Salaki. Listen, I yield.
One number one.
Listen, man. We should absolutely not join the police, man. Like you think there's not black people who are police officers? There's tons of them, man. There's enough black police officers. You know what? Speaking of black police officers, did you see that one that was raping the women?
Nah, black one. I know the white man was raping Sarah Everard and all that.
The one that was something with underage. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find it for you now. They had his face in the papers, man. And listen, he looked like. Hold on, he looked like.
I'm not even surprised to hear that in my city there was a Levi police officer working hand in hand with an Ishmaelite. They were corrupt. They'll plant drugs on you, and they got arrested for pimping underage girls. Like they were terrorizing the whole neighborhood, uptown in my neighborhood. Come to find out, besides them planting drugs on us, they pimping underage girls, and that's very common in the city.
Oh, talk about upholding the law. Shit.
I think this brother was doing something similar. I'm gonna try to find it now.
And that really shows like that's it. You won't change the system. The system will change you. You will hate you. You will oppress your own people. Just like these brothers in Memphis. I think that was last year. These 5 brothers, they killed. They beat the brother to death. And, you know, why? Because he's dating one of the police officers' ex-girlfriend or baby mother.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, you will give away your compassion for your people just to be accepted in that bad, because they will make you do some racist shit. Just like General Hazayan keeps bringing up, as a police officer, they were always trying to tell him, why didn't you shoot that guy? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Listen, General Hazayan, them Mosai in Christ, you understand that we have him in the I.S.U.P.K, right? It's one of the few good police officers that we could actually speak about. Like, how many good police officers you could actually, you know, mention and be like, yeah, I know this guy's a good police officer, whatever the case is. I know the police in my city, they work hand in hand with the mafia and the Hells Angels, the bikers. You understand? Black or not. But the brothers work hand in hand with them. Right now, there's a gang war. The police are warning the gangs, listen, you should watch out for this and that. Whatever the case, they work hand in hand together. You will not change the system. The system will change you. It's 2024. You should know that by now.
That's right.
If you want to be able to police your community righteously, come into the I.S.U.P.K. Put it on black.
That's right.
90 days. Get your Hebrew name. You understand? Come serve the Lord. You understand? Commander General YAHANNA, the man that he raised, will get you right. He will teach you how to properly look after your people and police your community. You want to make a change, come into the I.S.U.P.K. Because you're going to join the military, the Marines. What's for? So you could go shoot up Ishmaelites, Koreans, and then you're going to be right next to the white man who's raping them. And you may have to partake in it. Why? Because listen, if you're not with them, you're against them.
Right.
So you're going to have to do atrocities to other people and to your own people, especially to your own people. Once you become police officers, you think you're going to start policing white neighborhoods to make sure the white man is safe. No, you're gonna be put in the ghetto. You're gonna be put to oppress your people. You're gonna have to earn your stripes. How do you earn your stripes? You have to oppress your people, because that's what the police is for. That's a story of the police being a slave catcher. You understand? You think there were no niggas helping slave catchers back in the days? They were helping slave catchers. How? They had to earn their stripes. Listen, a lot of these dogs, we trained the dogs back in the days. The niggas train the dogs to hunt niggas. And they earn their stripes to suffer less oppression, because you're going to be a police officer, you're still going to be oppressed. You're still going to suffer from racism. You understand? A lot of black police officers, you know what they say? They say, damn, on my locker, they put a noose in my locker, or whatever the case is. They let me know, you know, you want to say Black Lives Matter, they're going to tell you, don't say Black Lives Matter, say Blue Lives Matter first. Say All Lives Matter. And then maybe we'll let you say Black Lives Matter, but you're going to have, you know, to bow your head down and say it in silence, or whatever the case is. You'll have to hate your own people to be accepted by your oppressor if you become in the law enforcement and the army. That's really what it is. And you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer so much abuse that a lot of them, you know, they feel like unaliving themselves. Why? Because no matter how you fight for your oppressor, you will never be accepted. So, like, I could just go on and on all day long about that, because I understand what you're trying to do, but at the end of that, that's not how it works. You understand? And just because with integration and the right to vote and all that, we think, oh, now I'm able to vote, so let me try to make a change. Now I'm able to become a police officer, let me try to integrate and make a change. Integrate what? In the same organization, in the same gang that is oppressing your people? Listen, I understand your I understand what you're trying to do, but really, you have the right spirit. Come into the I.S.U.P.K with that spirit and that zeal, because that organization you're going to join is the KKK in uniform. The KKK said we don't have to wear white hoods anymore. We just have to wear a blue uniform and a badge.
That's
the KKK is in the police force. Still today, I think it was last year, the police officer, I think it's in Mississippi or somewhere, they beat brothers bad. They put their gun in the brother's mouth and pulled the trigger. And good night. Listen, one of the police officers was carrying sex toys, and he was about to molest the two brothers. This is who you want to join.
Policeman.
Salakia?
What do you say? So I say some Batman policeman. That's disgusting, man.
They're all fish. They're all fish. Police are not. You know.
So lucky. So lucky. You also go to wrap up in like 5 minutes. Quick, so lucky. Sorry to cut you. So lucky. Got to wrap up. What were you saying about the policeman raping people?
That's what I'm saying. Someone probably told him join the police force. Joining the police force don't fix black people, man. What it does is, I'll be honest with you, if you're black and you join the police force, if you was a sinner before being a police officer, you're still going to be a sinner, man. Like this brother here, man, says ex-Met officer. I don't even know if he's a brother or a Hamite, but it says ex-Met officer found guilty of multiple counts of rape, including a child. So this man right here, he's supposed to be why black men should join the police force, and this is what's going on. The thing is this, joining the police force didn't stop him from raping people, man, including children.
That's right.
Now, if he joined the I.S.U.P.K, he wouldn't be doing those things, man. That's why you should join the I.S.U.P.K. When people ask me why they should join the I.S.U.P.K, I'm going to say why. So you don't become a rapist like this, man. So you don't become a disgusting person like this, man. Joining the police force didn't change this man right here. It says ex-Met officer found guilty of multiple counts of rape, including a child. And imagine this. This is a policeman, so these women are thinking like, this man's the law. This man is in authority. Listen, man, the real officers are in the I.S.U.P.K, man.
Yeah, right.
We prevent rapes, man. We prevent drug abuse. The
That's
real
right.
officers is in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Don't look to this. Don't look to this man as an officer. Look to the officers in the I.S.U.P.K who's actually changing the world, man. Who's out here making sure women don't get raped, making sure kids don't get molested, making sure families stick together, man. Meanwhile, this man is ruining everybody's family, raping people's daughters, being a sexual deviant, and guess what he hides behind? That police badge, man. He hides behind that police badge. Why? Because he flicks out his badge, and guess what that means? If you say anything to him, you're resisting arrest, man.
Right.
Why don't you come and fall on the men that fear God, man? Fall on the men who serve God and understand God sees all. Whereas this policeman, he believes nobody sees nothing, man. Because why? The people that he's in the police force with, they do the same thing. You think these police officers ain't racist and don't commit crimes? Of course they do, man. These police officers come to your house and take half your stuff, and when you go to the police station back for it, they make out like, yo, it weren't on the sheet. They're meant to make a list of everything they take. Sometimes they don't even fill out the list properly. You believing that these police officers ain't criminals is crazy, man. Imagine this man's claims he loves England and is patriotic, and he's out here meant to be fixing problems and solving crimes. And what's he doing with that police car? Raping women and children, man. That's what he's doing. Raping women and children, man. You put your trust in these police officers. You're putting your trust in the wrong kind of officers, man. Why don't you put your trust in the men of God who do what? Who serve God, so they ain't gonna what? Mistreat you, man. They ain't gonna abuse no women. Imagine this. This man has to rape a woman. Listen, you're supposed to have game so women like you, man.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do, man. You're supposed to spit some game to these women, man. Speak to these women and make these women like you. Imagine being a man with no game, man. Listen, man, you're supposed to go to women and drop certain lines, man. Drop certain lines to them, and then you meant to make them women like you, man. The Bible says if a man entice a maid and she lies with him, listen, man. The Lord was saying if a man entice a maid, meaning if a nigga's got game, man.
That's right.
You're supposed to have game, man. You're supposed to speak to a woman, man, and make her want to sleep with you, man. Imagine you're a man that can't make a woman want to sleep with you, man.
You're gay.
Exactly, that you have to force her. You have to force her. You're supposed to be a man that can go to go to a woman and spit some game, man. Just spit some game off the top of your head. And you're supposed to entice her, man. If he came to these UPK classes, we would have taught him how to speak to women.
That's
man.
right.
We would have taught him how to speak to women. Listen, in here, we have to tell some of these women, yo, chill, man. We have to say, yo, chill, man. Some of these women, we got to say, yo, chill, got a wife, man. So lucky. You got to tell some of these women, yo, got a wife, man. Relax, man. Just calm down, man. My wife don't condone this. Relax. That's how it's lucky at you.
So lucky. Just before we go, man. Dongaba said something years ago that was key, man. He said black people think that we can join the police force and maybe it will get less racist. Maybe we can change it from the inside out, man. Let me tell you something. The police force is a racist organization, man. You can't change it, man. It's like a woman saying, I'm going to work in a strip club, and while I'm working in a strip club, I'm going to teach women to respect their bodies, man. You're going against the strip club. The strip club makes money off the fact that women don't respect their bodies, man. How are you going to change it, man? And this whole system is set on this whole system is built by beating up black people, man. The government get paid when black people are on drugs. They get paid when black people commit crimes. The more black people commit crimes, the more judges get paid, the more lawyers get paid, the more policemen get paid, prison wardens, drug workers get paid. Why would they want you changing that, man? It's not going to work, black man. You can't work at McDonald's and say, listen, I'm going to go to McDonald's and work at McDonald's, and I'm going to try to teach everyone to be a vegan. McDonald's will sack you, man. If you go in the police force trying to change it, they will sack you, man. Furthermore, this is the same racist police force that beat up your grandmother, man, and your grandparents when they came to England in the 60s, man, and called them coon and gollywog and roughed them up, man. Where's your integrity, man? You want to join them now? The so-called Jewish man won't buy a German car, man. He won't buy a Mercedes-Benz, man. He won't buy a Audi. He don't care how good it drives, how reliable they are. Why? He got integrity, man. Black man, where's ours, man? Where's ours, man? Mark Duggan will be rolling in his grave knowing that black men are joining the same racist police force that killed him, man. Sherry Gross will be rolling in their grave just to find out that we joined the same police force that shot her and paralyzed her, man. Smiley Culture will be rolling in his grave so that what my own people I love so much join the same police force that killed me, man. Black man, we gotta start having integrity, man. Forget the salary. Imagine this police force killed our brothers and we're talking about, yo, they pay a good salary. Allow the salary, man. Loud salary, man. The same way the Jewish man don't care about salary. You don't care about the performance of a German car. Likewise, man, we got not caring either, man. But so lucky we can go on and on, man. The wider bracket, other Dunga Bar for coming through. You know what I mean? Like you do every week, man. Powerful. We'll be here again next week under Edge time to everybody, but we're 10 minutes over. You know what I mean? Also, 394 Lodge Road, Birmingham, B18 5PW. Make sure you come to class, man. Monday to Friday, man. With that, I say shalom. Shalom.
This a bad man too. I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the life. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. Already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building. We in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the building. We in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for, I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch, think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my they feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power.